Hello, everybody. We are back, and where we left off is I literally was just waiting off camera to put the last couple furnaces in there, and that's pretty much it. I think while I was waiting for that stuff to smelt up, I did some shenanigans around here. And now it's pretty much let's keep everything going before I need fuel. Yeah, I only got a lot of that stuff left. 86 meters left to go. And if I remember correctly, the yellow guys produce brain fart. Big old brain fart. I want to say they do 2 meters, so that means we would need 43 more drills to go. Let me double check. Yeah, yellow guys do 2 meters. I mean, we'd only need 4 of the purple dudes. What's the recipe for a purple? Actually, I think it's down. Plant matter frames, which we can get those. I'm going to need 8 and 8 drills, which is actually not too bad. So, grab the last of that. Get those. I'm just gonna craft all. I mean, I have 0 drills on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And after that, I should have all that I need. I'm gonna grab those for dealing with. We'll get those thrashed up. Actually, I need. Yeah, I need the fiber, so I can make more of those down the line, which is a good thing. Once my hip is finished crafting, I did the math wrong in my head. Because you need 1 drill, I need to go up 8, so I'm going to need a couple more. But for now, we can at least get 4 out done. But you know what, we're going to need the drills down the line anyways. We'll just craft them all up. Because one thing I do remember is each consecutive layer of drills needs the previous color. So I'll need yellows down the line anyway, so get those crafted up instead of me trying to jury-rig everything. Now I can only craft them in a machine. Which will do that. We're going to change our recipe. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And we'll dump you in there. How are you doing? Yeah, we're drained of batteries. So, lop down 3 more. Go, it's your and you should charge right back up. You take a lot longer to make. Okay. Actually. I give you extra nugget I have. You have an extra nugget. Which I bet you would like that extra nugget. Pardon moi. Can kindle vine extract be a fuel source? If so, that just became a good way to burn off excess stuff. Yes, we have some. And I'll just grab those drills. Why not? Okay. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, storage, I do need to get to the next part. And building-wise, I think you're actually about to show me the battle arena of Doom. I'm not gonna lie, I can set some. There's some areas that are buildable in here. What do I need? I just need 10 of the processor units, which I can build. I can build 0 right now, but
a door in the floor. Huh.
Okay, I need plant matter frames, some iron. So.
Warning. Armaments detected. Consult with range safety officer before proceeding with discharge of weaponry.
Weapons? On Calyx? To shoot at what? Rocks? Feels like we're headed a long way down. Deeper than anything about the expedition was supposed to be buried. Just so you know, I didn't come here to kill anybody or anything. And neither did you. Don't even think about it.
I mean, you don't know what I'm gonna do. I could be here for a ham sandwich. I will, however. Actually, does it just light up? Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be useless to me. Yeah, if anything, I'm probably going to come down here just to dismantle stuff. Because there's a lot of good old gubbins in here.
Attention, this is a pre-recorded message from Major Noémie Laurent, cosine Mirage. Your attempt to acquire a laser pistol schematic has been automatically flagged in case you are mutineers or aliens or unhappy about whatever. By order of command, I'm supposed to tell you that all weapons manufactured in Sector Victor will be permanently configured for simulated combat only. I am presently engaged in critical research, but when my work is done and intersector traffic resumes, I am sure arrangements will be made to either forgive or shoot you. In the meantime, feel free to shoot each other as much as you want.
She seems nice. Hopefully, it isn't just the three of us.
I mean, I'm cool with shooting stuff. I like shooting stuff. There we go. I don't plan on ever going down there again. Actually, one thing of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And while I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. Okay, so we'll get all that stuff crafting. 6, and that should get us the rest of the way up to Hydro. So that is a happy little moment. Because once we get to Hydro and can figure out what I'm crafting and how I'm crafting it, you're all having fuel issues. Do you work as fuel? No, you don't work as fuel. That sucks. Actually, I believe you're smeltable into limestone. Yeah, we'll shorten you off. Yeah, I'm not gonna have much fuel for a bit. What I would like to do is to get this stuff up, because if I remember correctly, the sticks are smeltable.
Excavation complete. Elevation to hydroelectric level restored.
I wasn't paying attention, and that actually scared me. Because you guys work as fuel. So it's not gonna, it wouldn't be perfect, but you know, it's better than nothing. Then as we start working in this area and terraforming the waterways, that'll work out in our favor.
I don't ask you for much, Breaker, but I want those mining charges back at the warehouse. Don't forget that the processor unit you just made is exactly what we need to get through the door keeping us away from them.
I'm well aware of it. That's why I'm crafting a bunch of them right now. So what I'm thinking... Yeah. Nope. Sorry, Spark. I'm thinking is going over there to check it out right now. I don't plan on using those anytime soon. So we're going to check out Hydro, because I believe... Yeah, I know that green dot's off anywhere. Yes. Oh, this is what I wanted.
Scanning that core composer fragment seems to have given you a free one in your inventory. Drop it down whenever you get the space and power to make it work. After that, you'll be able to dump cores into it and never worry about placing them one at a time again. The sooner you scan these water wheels, the closer you'll be to never having to turn a crank generator again. We should check out that office, too.
No. The floor I don't plan on dismantling. But there are some tasty gubbins that I want to scan here. Why? Because I get parts. I like parts. Let me double check. Yeah, there's something over there. It's a med bay. I honestly don't 100% remember, but I will take the free parts. Why not? It's... Yeah, you know, I don't actually remember this tunnel. Maybe some things have been changed since I last played the game, I mean. But there is a chest of stuff down there, and I like my stuff. I believe I didn't scan all of this. Actually, I think that's the last blue core I needed. Yep. Hey, look! It's a door.
I like the way you think, Breaker. Why fix the door when the ceiling is wide open?
Tow belt. Some expedition notes. Free stuff.
Essential technology detected. Assembler Mark II. Produces quadruple output for same resource input. Facility damage detected.
If this rock had fallen on the facility from above, the protection zone around the structure would have held it in place until it could either be pushed away or drilled apart. For it to have punched through like this, the weight would have had to slowly penetrate the protection zone over... Honestly, I don't know how long. A lot longer than we were going to be here.
I don't think that's a door. I am coming down here just to scan a few things that I know are poking about. Because originally this went down to level 3, or level 3. They walled it off. I'm guessing they having a giant map with everything loaded at once was a little bit of a problem. So the elevator kind of broke up, made it easier. Don't mind, but I do miss having monorails everywhere. But, you know, quality of life change. I believe this is the door I want. Oh. I need a lot of those. Crap. We're not gonna say what I was thinking. Because honestly, I question if it counts as thinking. Ah, that would hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more of those. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is we'll jump down this hole over here, see what's down there, because I honestly do not remember it, and go from there. Also going to grab all of this Kindle Vine, because Kindle Vine would be useful to me right now. And if I accidentally grab some other plant matter along the way, so be it. Okay. think right here. Okay, just a little bit more diagonal. And some neat stuff. No, wait. Yeah, I can despawn. So despawn that. Actually, does this link back up with the elevator? That'd be really nifty. I think so. Actually, floor-wise, except for a little hallway down this in front of me, there's nothing of major importance. So, we're gonna hit respawn really quick. It respawns me, and I want to go behind the elevator. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'll take you. In the meantime, we're going to destroy this topography and land with our flattening tool because it gets me stuff really faster and I really want plant matter. I already know it's not going to be pretty when I go back to the base. I need me some ingots. But you can kind of see why I want to expect topography and stuff. Make it pretty. But I don't plan on being back here anytime soon, so, you know. Might as well. Okay. Actually, I think I have 20 plus Kindlevine seeds back at base, so that will be perfect. Okay, let's go to storage, because I have everything for that magical door in storage. So, no, I plan on reusing this area, so I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah, no sprinty. I like sprinting though.
We're in. Scan those mining charges. And that computer has something up with it too.
Get the explosives! Oh yeah, that's a red alert.
Something keeps pinging this terminal with the most irritating supply requisition I've ever seen. Wait. It's the Excalibur. But why would they requisition? Hold on. It's not a requisition at all. Someone is using the supply management system to send a distress call?
Automated distress call received. Waypoint added to system display.
An automated distress call? I've only ever seen one of these in training. It shouldn't even happen. These beacons only light up when someone becomes unable to trigger a distress call themselves. Or worse.
They're probably dead.
We need to find the source of that signal. Somebody needs our help.
Somebody needs our help, and I'm trying to figure out how you're going to help, Spark. No offense, you don't got the power for that. Okay. you're done, I'm just going to toss you in there so something happens. I don't plan on working on drills anytime soon. But what I do want to craft is going to be a... Here. So, I need a lot of copper and stuff. Actually, what I really need is these little enchantment cores here. Research cores, that's the word. And I'm going to pull that back for now. Yeah, I figured you'd be out of juice. But hey, 300. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll toss the last of my plant matter over here. Actually, you haven't gone through all your supplies. If I know me, and I do, I probably have a backup on ore, so I'm going to turn you off too. Drop that there. So, there we go. Okay. Let's do this the smart way. You, I want the pretty pink things. I need mechanical components, and I need copper wire. Copper wire is 1 to 1. Mechanical components is 2 to 2. I need 4 and 6. I'll put you right next to each other. Of course I can't. So we're going to do that. Okay, you're doing the pink things. You can be copper wire because I need more of that. You can be mechanical components because I don't really need that. Okay, there we go. We're going to pop half of you in there. And you're going to pop half and half again, because I'm going to need a lot of copper. That will do something in time. Why? Because I want my water wheels. In the meantime... I need to start planning out here. Popping a quick save here. Because actually I could probably dig that way with you. We'll hold off on that. Essentially, what my plans are I only got 2 water wheels out of all of that. Ugh. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. That's at least 4 generators. Oh. Yes. No. Totally planned on doing that. Okay, so we didn't lose too much time, progress, actually. Okay, so dig back. And pretty much as close as I can. 1 water wheel. It's 2. Which means I can have 1, 2, 3, 4. That accidentally worked out way too well in my favor. Okay, there we go. So we have power being produced. Just have yet to connect it to everything. Oh, hey! Power. Production. Speaking of production, how go thy corpse? Not bad. That's an unhealthy amount. Actually, some color. No, no. Let's do this right, game. I want this. This. I totally didn't look at my power cores. The extra space on the tube belt would be nice. Melting speed would be better. Wall tunneling, I would actually like that one. We got 40.
Task inbound. Water wheel. Used to generate hydroelectric energy for crank generator automation.
I'm just gonna stop the water wheel, that production altogether. I'm going to need a lot more stuff for water wheels. I know exactly what I need to. I don't like it. Not worth it. Actually, just out of curiosity, what place? Okay, I have to have one spot in between you, so that works out beautifully for me. Why you my task? Simple. Hoping I can power this place up. There we go, that goes up there. I think I have a couple in my storage. I have 20 tools, then fairly well. Boink. I do not have a replacement tool, however, so that's a sad thing. Actually, what if, now that I'm thinking more, if I work on the Shiver Thorn, that should actually just allow me to produce plant matter. I'm not gonna lie, I always want to call plant matter algae. Okay, there we go. That's working good. What I'm going to do is run a line straight here. Actually, I think I want. Oh, dead center. So I want that. I want that. You have power, that is wonderful. Well, you have, we'll do that. And do a quick little diggy here. And that'll be a nice temporary thing for now. I went. Go. So at least the furnaces are going to get a little bit more fuel. What I'm thinking is I'd like to get some sort of extraction thing going on. And one really nice thing that I would like to, I can realize now, is I can actually board this off. Okay. Can't build any. Actually, I think I can build one. I don't want to chance it much. So we have a floor now. Okay, that's gonna work great. We now know our height because this entire water area I want to, as much of it as possible, convert into a power conduit, well, power system. So I can pretty much milk this area as much as possible. This is going to be our main starter factory, if you will. Eventually I want to redo the smelting and whatnot, pull that into one operation here, kind of pull off the ores a little bit more effectively, because we can go up another layer, which will pretty much consist of me ripping out a lot of the conveyor belts, adding more. But first things first, what I need to do is get us to a situation where I can produce crank generators, which is going to be a lot of copper and a little bit of iron, and then the exact opposite, a lot of iron, a little bit of copper, and shiverthorn extract, which, unlike our yellow kindle vines, I need the blue monstrosities, which, if I remember correctly, is in our starter area. If I follow this little handy dandy path, blew a hole over here. This should go down, and I want to say, I remember it being blue. I don't think there's any shiverthorn down here. I was hoping there was. It would be nice. But one of the things I would like to do, since we have this river, is actually dig a lot of this. See if I can dig this river out. Put one water wheel, which means I can put 2 generators, and turn this into a grow bed area. Kind of mass produce this area. Why did I bummed out? I thought there was some there. Apparently not. I know there's definitely some in store. Because it is blue dabba-dee everywhere.
Shiverthorn breaks down the same way Kindlevine does, Breaker. And you've put enough work into Victor that you should have the tech to plant and thresh these too.
Yes, we do. I am going to go milk this area for all that we have. And then next episode, I'm probably going to start production on it. Actually, this area I could turn into a grow area. Oof. I think I'll do that after I do the other plant here, because the reason I probably can break it down, I haven't. Yeah, the reason I haven't broken this area down yet is because one, I can kind of combine a lot of this stuff. 2, I'm going to turn into a power bank, because the elevator connects everybody up via power, which is awesome. And pardon my phone, which means I can turn this into more power. Basically, if you can get what I'm putting down, I'm going to turn everything I possibly can to power, because I'm paranoid about running out of juice. Yes, I've done this on my first playthrough. Yes, I've used the other generators and all that happy stuff. Holy Toledo, it is overpowered. On the few systems that weren't backlogged, even if everything was running, let me put it that way, if everything was running, I wasn't even using 50% of the power I was generating in that playthrough. Which actually, if I remember correctly, my big power floor, I wasn't even doing a lot on. $79, $80. I would like 100. Okay, that's 95. There's a few more straggling around, but cutting through here to the next area, there's a lot more. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. And just because there's a scannable thing here,
If everything else is right where we left it, my camp might as well be too. If you were part of my crew, you probably recognize this place. Procedure was to take a portable habitat module into the field. That wasn't for us, so we rigged an assembler to make all this instead. We did everything our own way, but whatever they needed for the expedition, we found. People leave you alone when you get results. Those were good times. At some point, something else started to matter. That part is all a blur. I know we were supposed to go home.
Aha. Stuff. I'm just kind of quickly running through here, seeing if there's anything else that's going to pop up on my radar. I do not think so. That's the underground facility. Keeps tracking my little pea brain. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back to out of here easily. So, cheating. Okay. So, back to victim. Okay. Actually, do that. Drop every last bit of plant right now. Twink, 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 twink. I'll keep one stack for myself, just in case I need it for something. I think I have a recipe off the top of my noggin. Okay. I know this floor isn't going to change much. I'm actually probably going to delete some of this and sync it up with that floor. Which wouldn't be too hard. I think that might be a fun process for the next episode. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, one, two, 4, 5, 6, and if I no. I think if I thrash you a second time, I get plant matter, which I can shove into the system to make as a fuel, which will help out a lot of things. And yeah. So that'll solve my fuel issue. It's just trying to squeeze it in here. And 1, 2. We'll craft a bunch of those up. And as much as I don't want to, how many generators do I have? I have 14. So that's enough. We'll craft those up. So I'm going to craft up some more water wheels just so I can start laying out this floor. Because this section, if it's all the same length, which it's looking like it's going to be, if this area is going to be the whole same length, I can just dig out one big rectangle. Hopefully it doesn't go too much here, but I can definitely go more this direction. I can hypothetically just keep digging up under all this, which will be good. Did I seriously dump a bunch of plant matter in the wrong chest? Yeah, I did. Don't do that. Actually, I'm going to shove the last bit of it in here too because I can make more. I have that now. Let that go. I don't think I'm going to build up here anymore for the time being. Yeah, why not? Get rid of all that. This whole area is going to get dug up. Just because I have room back here. It's all temporary. Yeah, we're having it. Actually, back here too, because I can. Power-wise, you're pulling 400, currently producing 600, so that one can run by itself. And I'll do that just so you don't back up. So that can run in the background. The grow bed, we're on the grow beds now. So those are done. Actually, we're all actually. Big brain moment. Did I actually sync those tiles up, or is it just us? No, you're actually all synced up. That is beautiful to hear. Okay. We can start finding out some of this. We'll send that. Doink, doink. Doink, I don't need that. Save game. You're probably, yeah, you're going to be too close. So, I'm going to send you over more. Yeah, we said you were too close. You, I can probably post. Save game. Because I knew that was going to happen. I do apologize, this part's going to be a lot of saving and loading. It's probably going to be too close to. I'm going to laugh if I can place this without. Why? Oh, you skipped a block. No skipping. I'm going to laugh if this places without breaking that. Ha! drop off that corner, which honestly looks nice. It's quite so we'll do that. And this area is going to be a lot easier to figure out once I can place all the water wheels, which it looks like I'm about to get a bunch of. Pickle plants there. Because I probably can. I don't know actually if I can squeeze a couple in there. Actually, we can find out. Yeah, I can squeeze a couple more in here, which will be nice because I can send more that way. Okay. Meantime. We'll wait till the last 5 year crafting up, because pretty much I can do double the power converters to water wheels on this for this one. And I did 5, so that's 6, 7, which means 14, which is beautiful. I hope I can fit all 14 on that side, so I don't have to dig into that too much. Although I will have to dig over to that direction eventually. Once we get into the plants here more, I'll have to get creative. Things are looking off good. Okay, let's get the last few of these generators dealt with, and then we will go from there. Just so I know I have a dedicated line. Go. That is a dedicated one because I'm probably going to mess that up and do something stupid up there. And that's the last of my water wheels. So I got 7, I can place 10 more. That will be my swamp. Flooring, I choose you. All the way down here. And I'll land it up with that floor for now. So I already got 4 in the system. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I can go a couple more. Let me double check. Got 14-7. I'm going to here, and we're going to go down this full time. what I'm doing is just making sure we maximize our space, well, minimize our space. It's good. And power-wise, should. Yeah, we got a lot now. I can run a second one of these if I wanted to, and then some. Actually, so we have the start of our power generator. So it looks like it's not. It's a random rock. Are you out of fuel already? No. Why are you having issues? Because you're out of fuel. Oh. Totally has nothing to do with the lack of that. Oopsies. Well, definitely not well on that stuff. Okay, so let's actually over here. What you got for me? Ooh, yes, 1.5 stacks. And you, how much do you have? 1.5 stacks. I love it. While I'm here, might as well just squeeze some temporary stuff in. Just going to get that shiver going. The water wheel right now, the water wheels are my biggest problem. Because once I get that shiver going, I can start producing more. But I think iron frames and mechanical components. Yeah. Well, this down here is going to be the end of it all. So what I think I might do is actually pop up on this cliff, build another platform since we have power connection. That's my biggest issue. And then go from there to start crafting the water wheels and generators without my intervention. Because if I can make this hands-free, that would definitely make my things a lot easier for me. Not to mention the crafters have a better output than my pocket. Actually, one better kit I have yet to do. I think I've built it yet. I can do a placer. That I would like. Oh, plant matter and limestone. Ooh. I have a lot of both. In all things holy, I have a lot of both. How much can I craft? All of it. Okay, so since that's going to be inefficient, but I want that because it's a better fuel source for me. I'm going to let my pockets do some crafting of the fuel for me, which is going to take a while, judging by that. So, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to go make myself a lovely dinner and have a wonderful, relaxing evening. I hope you do the same. Until next time, bid you a farewell and bye-bye. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Definitely comment because I love recommendations and I enjoy reading them and responding and stuff. But until then, bye bye.